As I was driving home from the church the other day, listening to a serious music station playing nothing but Christmas tunes, I was struck by some lyrics. And it was in a song that I had heard probably 1,000 times before, but as I thought about it, maybe I'd never contemplated the lyrics. I did a little research and found out that the version that they played was actually one of the few recordings out there that had the original lyrics written for the song. They were amazing lyrics, and man, were they appropriate for the way things are right now. Listen to these words. Someday soon we will all be together if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Could the words be any more fitting? In fact, I think they hit home a little too close for Susie and I this time of year because, like so many of you, we can only reach out this season with friends and relatives either via phone calls or Zoom meetings, I guess. And while I sympathize and support the reasons that things are this way, that does not deny in any way that the loss is real, because it is. I understand it was Frank Sinatra that originally demanded that the lyrics be changed to this song before he recorded it. And I wonder here on Christmas Eve of the year 2020, if old Blue Eyes was still with us, whether he would still feel the same way. I guess we're just going to have to muddle through it all somehow. Yet in spite of it all, I have at least begun to feel the spark of hope and faith and joy and peace. A hope, faith, joy, and peace that only Jesus Christ can bring and has brought. Because in spite of it all, what continues to hold us together, what continues to hold everything together is God. The promise of this season is Emmanuel, God with us. So let us rest with the knowledge that God is with us now and will be forever. And hopefully that makes our Christmas a little bit merrier now. I want to welcome you to the Christmas Eve service for the Presbyterian Church of Marion in Marion Center, Pennsylvania. I am Pastor Chris Enoch. And tonight on this group of videos, I hope to offer a very simple Christmas Eve experience. And that seems appropriate for 2020, at least for one season. I think it's a good thing because muddling through does get a bit easier when things are simple. And maybe, just maybe, it makes it easier to have a merry little Christmas. Maybe in the quieter time, it is actually easier to notice God with us. Emmanuel, Jesus. We will be having communion this evening, so in preparation, use whatever bread and drink you happen to have available. If you need to, stop the video now, gather up your resources, and then you can restart the video. So this evening, Christmas Eve, we light the Christ candle, and you can use any candle you want to accompany the other 4 candles in your Advent wreath if you have one. The first 4 were lit in anticipation. The last one is lit to represent the light of Jesus Christ. Emmanuel, God with us. And so to get us started, if you would like, join in on the Response of Liturgy you are about to see on your screen. As we light the Christ candle, rejoice in Jesus, the Emmanuel. He is the bone of our bones and the flesh of our flesh. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. As we light the Christ candle, rejoice in Jesus, the Emmanuel. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. As we light the Christ candle, rejoice in Jesus, the Emmanuel. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And so you may light all your candles this evening because we are here to worship Emmanuel, God with us.